This video is sponsored by Keen. Everyone deserves a psychic reading. Psychic readings can provide the breakthrough that you never knew you needed. Keen advisors are available 24/7. There's always someone online. Keen provides access to vetted psychics and spiritual advisors who give guidance and insight on life's challenges, clarity in love, relationships, career, and more. As a new Keen customer, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. Just use the URL trykeen.com/VanessaMoon. Hey everybody, welcome back to Vanessa Moon Tarot. My name is Vanessa. I hope you guys doing all right. I'm glad to be here. So let's do a no communication reads. Someone in the comments asked me to do this a while ago. So whoever you are, I remember you, I heard you, and I'm sorry it took so long. But, you know, better late than never, and all messages are timed for when you need to hear them, right? Right? Okay. Anyway, so here's the no communication read. This is what I want to look at, all right? Basically, I'm going to look at the nature of the connection between you and this person. We're going to look at how they feel about you so you can get some clarity, maybe why there is no communication. And then we're going to look at what you need to do to learn and grow from this. Or else there's really no point, right? What's the point of looking into this situation if you're not going to look to see how it can benefit you, even in the aftermath, all right? So, and we can look at how it's going to turn out, actually. I'm not a big promoter of holding out for something, okay? So I'm a big, I understand and I hope you understand that there is always something in a separation. Like rejection is divine protection. Like sometimes you have to be separated from certain people, places, or things to go on your own journey in life so that you can learn something. So, and it's not even about, oh, you need to learn or whatever. No, it's about there's a reason that you couldn't be around them because there was something about you and that person that repelled for a reason. And so just let it be, right? You can't hold on to the past, but it's good to learn from it. So let's do this reading, okay? So this is the Dark Mansion Tarot. And let's see what we got here. First is for Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm seeing you've been doing a good job taking care of yourself, focusing on yourself, but it's hard to move through this energy of why this didn't work out. Almost like you did move through it. You might not have gotten the clarity you wanted to get from it, but you actually did get over it and get through it and have transformed because of it. But it's still kind of like, well, why didn't this go this? Why didn't it go the way I wanted it to go? Or why didn't it work out? So let's see. How does this person feel about Scorpio? This person they're not in communication with. Okay, so they don't think about you at all. I'm just going to let you know. They don't think about you with any intention. They think about you because they can't stop thinking about you. Okay? But it's not with intention. So there's something that this person could have needed to learn in the separation of the silence to get you out of their vicinity so that they could think about you. Maybe if you were always around, they could tell themselves one thing or the other, right? Because you have two minds here. So let me explain. Especially, right? Ego, Five of Swords. Okay? So there's something they need to protect. There was some truth that they had within themselves that needed to be protected, needed to be nurtured, or needed to be fed so that they could get through their day-to-day life for whatever reason. So let me explain, okay? So this person needed to tell themselves a narrative that fit what they in their head believed or knew to be true so that they could cope with their own personal issues. I need to tell myself that Scorpio hates me. I need to tell myself that Scorpio never liked me or would never like me or would never be able to appreciate me because I had issues within myself. I had to believe that narrative. Well, now that you're not around, Spirit has removed you from their life or the situation, they can't lie to themselves anymore. They can't say that you were the problem. They can't say that this person was the problem or that person was the problem. They're forced to go within and look at themselves. That's why they're Two of Swords. They're in two minds about it. Because what they thought was the truth or what someone else told them was the truth, maybe they were slander because you have 7 swords there. There was 5 swords under the deck, 5 and 2, 7. Maybe there was slander, there was lies, there was deceit, there was deception. They hid things from you because they needed to tell themselves because they weren't ready to make the decision, Two of Swords, to be with you, to tell the truth, to be honest with themselves, okay? So that's why they're not communicating with you. Look at all that off of one card. They could never make up their mind what to do, to tell the truth. So they just abandoned. All right, could have abandonment issues. Queen of Swords, they don't want to face you. They don't want to face your wrath. They don't want to deal with what you, they know you got their number, Scorpio. They know you know everything about them, what's wrong with them. Or I don't say what's wrong with them. They know you know them inside and out, their issues or their things that hold them back. And they don't want to hear your mouth. They know that you're going to, and they also know that you might be angry with them for the way they treated you. But they are trying to think of a way to talk to you. This is 3 swords with 3 swords that heal. So they do want to figure out a way to get through to you, but they want to still have the upper hand. Yeah, Temperance. They want to work it out. They want to mix cups again. Okay? They feel the guidance. They feel that they're led back to you. So if you're in no communication with someone, it could be a Sagittarius, could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, does not have to be, but a lot of Libra energy here with Sagittarius energy. So optimism and balance. They want to bring balance to this, and they're optimistic that they can work it out with you. But they know that you're a tough cookie, and they know they're going to have to speak that truth, and they don't know what that truth is yet. Meaning, like, they want to work it out for themselves in their head first before they just come to you. They don't want to bring you no BS. Because the Queen of Swords means they're on their last limb. They know that even if they do get a chance for you to hear them out, it's going to be short-lived if they don't say something worth your time. They don't want to be judged, because she's ready to judge, Queen of Swords. She's ready to be like, yeah, you're in or you're out of my life. Okay? All right, so what's going on with this person? How do they feel about you, Scorpio? There could have also been a third party, in the way that third party is over. Even if I'm seeing, look, even if they're still holding on to this third party, just so you know, their thoughts and feelings about this person are not real. It's not true to who they are. They're simply just holding on. It could be for food, shelter, support. All right, so they've held you close to their chest, and they want to open up to you about what exactly happened to cause a rift between you. At the same time, they're broke. They don't have money, or they could be holding on to someone again for stability. They could be dealing with someone who's very harsh, and putting up with, and feeling like in their mind, they trail off in their mind and think about the thing they love and hold most dear, which is you. That gives them hope. You're this person's hope, Scorpio. So you might be judging them, but they need you. They need at least a thought that you could work it out. 6 of coin to help them get through this. Yeah, somebody could give them money. They could literally be in just a relationship that is transactional at this moment in time and holding back their feelings from this person. They don't like this person. Some of them are stuck. Okay? All right, but with you, they feel they have a solid foundation. They built, the King of Wands wanted to pop out, so this person is very attracted to you. Okay? Or sexually. They could have whenever I think of the King of Wands, as opposed to the Knight or the Page or the Queen, this is somebody that's grown. Their attraction has grown. It's maxed. Okay? All right, let's see. What else about this person that's not communicating with you? How do they feel about you? Ooh, 2 cards. Ooh, the devil in their heart. Okay, so they have 9 swords and they have the devil. They could have they could have a nightmare, straight up a nightmare about you. A nightmare that you'll never speak to them again. And it causes them nightmares thinking about this. Wow. Just so you know, see, this is why y'all need this reading. Because you're probably thinking, oh my God, they don't like me, don't love me. If they're a Queen of Swords, they're acting like they don't care. Okay? They're acting like they don't care. But what you need to know is they're absolutely dying inside. They miss you, they love you, I don't know if they love you, but they're low-key attached to you in such a negative way. And they know it, okay? So it's not like they're going to do anything about it. It's almost like they're staying away from you to preserve their mental health. Because of what they did. 9 of Swords and the devil, oh, they did something. They had to be cruel to be kind to you in the worst way. Like they had to cut you off in a mean way just to protect you from their devil that they have. And okay, they could have a spouse that's the devil, meaning like a spouse that's super toxic that talks to them crazy. They could have really low self-esteem issues. They could have said something really nasty to you so that they don't say something nastier to you later. All right. Bad news. Yeah, they didn't want to give you some bad news, maybe, and they just avoided you, and it turned into something super toxic. How they feel about you is the 10 of Cups, though. They knew that's a challenge. This person could be in a relationship because they're showing up as being in a very toxic family dynamic, okay? So that could be another reason they're not communicating with you. They could have cut you off because of a relationship and because of someone they're in a relationship with, and that person is toxic and they weren't exposed to you what they're going through. But the challenge is they were happy with you. They have sweet memories with you. The past with you was it was euphoric for them. And that's a challenge because in their day-to-day life, they're going through this hardship every day. Every day. Look at this. this is like attached to someone for money, someone who uses them or keeps them around because they know they can be manipulated with money. And so they might know, like, oh, you can't be manipulated with money at all, Scorpio. No. And they know that maybe if you found out about this, you would think lesser of them, or you would think something's wrong, or you try to help them and they want to get through this on their own. That's what I'm seeing here, not these 9s and 10s. So this person could be hiding from someone they're with. They could be in a very emotionally and verbally abusive situation. And they do not want you to be a part of it. They do not want you to see them in this light. That's a strong message there for you, Scorpio. But other than that, they could have an addiction. This is a deep reading, because I'm reading and I'm not making these things up like, oh, they could. This is an addiction combination. Okay. But then I'm also seeing that they're addicted to their thoughts of you. They're almost addicted. They become addicted to the memories of you. Okay. And it's like, to escape those memories, they might hold back from you so they can get through their daily life and deal with what they have going on. This is sad. I'm sorry. It's how they feel about you, Scorpio. They're attracted to you. They have, I don't say fatal attraction. I put those cards back because there's too many. I didn't see what they were. This is how they feel about you, Scorpio. They feel like, I know I need to talk to you. I know I need to say something to you. You deserve the truth. I hold back from you. And even though it hurts me to hold back from you, you don't want to see this side of me. I don't want to put you through what I've put other people through. I'll put this karmic person through it, but I won't put my Scorpio through it. I'll mess up my chances of a future with Scorpio if I do that. Well, then maybe that's wrong. Like, maybe if they just trusted you, you know, you could really help them. Okay? But they don't know that. They don't know that. They're still learning that lesson about balance, about hiding things. They're hiding their addictions, certainly. How does this person feel about you, Scorpio? See, we're getting a lot from just a little bit of cards. All right, that's that. 2 of Cups underneath it all. They know you are their soulmate, but they're right there now. They're scared of that, or they have a fear of what that looks like. I think this person feels like they're not in control. They're hopeless. They're scared to have hope when it comes to you. They're scared that you'll reject them. Okay? They know it's destiny, and they feel it's destiny because they've never been able to let you go. Never been able to stop thinking about you. You're always in the back corner of their mind. And they hold on again to these memories y'all have together, okay? But at this moment in time, could be an Aquarius or a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. In the moment in time, they're swimming in regret, and guess what? They're changing because of it, okay? So there's some hope for you guys yet. If you're looking to speak to this person ever again, there is hope, actually. And if you're just looking to see how they're doing and if they're going to get better, there is hope, because you had an effect on them, and it sits with them. There's 2 cups. This person is drowning in pain, but it's like they still have this one love. They still have this hope, and you're that hope. Part of that is you. Okay, and they want to give to this 6 of Pentacles, but they watch you, and they look at that obsession. Page of Swords, the Devil. They're obsessed with you. This person could obsessively watch you online on a fake account, okay? But you're still a true pair. Just because it's a Page and a Queen, you're still a true pair. It's just that they're not on your level. They're not on your level. You're more like the parents, and they're like the child, okay? They're not there yet, but they're on their way. I'll say that. There's a lot they're learning right now, being in the situation where they're in and learning to pray to that things will get better. It's helping them. I'm getting right now that this person is trying to make a decision. Okay? They're really they're healing. They're healing from these addictions in their heart, meaning or the fear. I'll just say the fear in their heart. Specifically, if they have addictions, could be alcohol. Okay? Could just be excessive partying or escaping. But either way, they're figuring right now, like they want to make a decision to heal themselves enough to give you something. Be it a friendship, to show you they've changed. They're going through they realize somebody could be playing mind games with them. Somebody could have been manipulating them. They didn't realize it. They were naive, I'm hearing. They just thought, oh, if somebody gives me attention and money, they love me. Or if they do things for me, they love me, and it wasn't real love. Someone was trying to mold them to be something they weren't, and they just did it. That's what I'm hearing. They just did it. I changed. This is a very naive energy. Page of Swords, 2 of Coin. Like this person someone could have kept busy, trying not to think of you, or changing to be what they think they should be, when realizing they weren't giving enough charity or to themselves, they weren't getting back what they received. That's the thing I'm hearing with you. They want to make sure that when they're around you, they get back what they receive in return. Like, they're able to give enough to receive the right thing back. So maybe they want to make sure they have enough money to give you, or enough time to give you, energy for you, or a clear enough head to give you all of their energy so that they can receive back all of yours. Okay? That's what I'm hearing too. Either way, they're hoping that one day they can release this relationship, if they're in a relationship that's preventing them from being with you. This 10 of Wands and the Star card, they're really wishing they can heal the relationship with you, that y'all can overcome your baggage one day, and one day you can reunite, because they still love you. They love you, honestly, I'm hearing more than ever. To the point where it's become an obsession. Like, you're the only person they can think about. They see your face everywhere. They see your face if they date someone else. They accidentally say your name. I'm getting this person has called your name out at night in bed with someone else. And they had a drinking problem. Or they might drink their cares away, or they might daydream and obsess their cares away for thinking about you. I'm also getting that this person could perhaps move or change residences, have moved away and want to move back or move towards you. Okay? So that's how they feel about you, Scorpio. What's the reason they're not communicating with Scorpio? What's the reason they're not communicating? Courthouse. So they could have some illegal situation they need to work out. This also means like adjudication, like they want to come and present their case properly. Okay? This also could be somebody that has a court situation with someone else that they have to resolve. You do have the Queen of Pentacles here. I mean, the Queen of Swords here. Okay? They could be in a relationship, all right? They could be in a relationship, okay? But how they feel about you is they love you. They love you more than ever. They love you just as much as they ever did, and they're hoping that you love them too. They're hoping that you still love them. All right? So if you're feeling like, I don't want this person back, this is not your reading. You're going to go watch the regular general reading where we talk about what's new and all that. This is about people who are not in communication with someone, and they're curious about what happened and how the person feels. All right, what else? Why aren't they communicating with you? Because there's a false person. So they have courthouse and they have a false person. So there's someone around them who they're falsely a false person. They're faking it. There's somebody deceptive around them. There could be someone, again, a third party in the way. But I'm getting that this person brought a false case to them. So somebody could have lied about you, Scorpio, and told lies about you that made this person believe you were toxic and you're not, because they wanted a relationship with this person. Someone very well could have done deceptive things. And then imprisonment. They might be scared to go to jail. I mean, or maybe they feel like they're in prison. Look, a child. They could be feeling very like they're much a child. So maybe somebody knows something about a child that's keeping this person at bay. But this is why they're not talking to you, because they're trapped in prison with a false person and need to adjudicate. They need to work it out. They need to go to a courthouse, present their case, and break away from this person. All right? And there's a child here. So it could involve a child. Okay? Some of y'all that'll resonate. If not, it could just involve a new beginning, because the child card means a new beginning. So what was the nature of this relationship? I see they're a soulmate. I do see that. Okay? What was the divine nature? And they are a divine soulmate. The star, I mean, all soulmates divine. But they're divine counterparts, is what I'm saying. Because you have matching suits and you have 2 cups. So they're a divine counterpart. So you were not wrong to feel that the connection was big. It was huge. And I'm seeing that it provided you with some sort of foundation, Scorpio. It made you self-sufficient, independent, and know your worth, and know how to speak and communicate properly how you feel instead of holding your feelings back. You could have held your feelings back from this person because you weren't sure if they felt the same way. Or you could have held back the truth about something you wanted. Look at this. Radical acceptance and surrender. Ooh. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go of this person. Accept it. Maybe you need to accept. Look, children come out twice here. So this is the reason they don't talk to you. Okay? Because a child. There's a privileged lady here too. So could be wealthy. Could privilege. Maybe because they're privileged, they act like a child. They get a lot of privilege where they are, and they weren't ready to release that. Radical acceptance. Okay? What's the nature of this relationship? What was the nature of this relationship between Scorpio and this person? What was the point? What was the energy that we should see behind it that made it worthwhile? Finances, financial challenges. Okay, so it was a financial challenge for maybe they didn't want to be with you because of financial challenge. What else? What else? Protected, divinely guided. You are safe and divinely guided. One more. What else about this connection? Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Anything else we need to know? And obsession. I told you they're obsessed with you. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. I'm getting that, Scorpio, you're obsessed. You in marriage. See, I knew we were going to get to that. That's the nature of this connection. Marriage. So this is somebody. You're not saying you're going to get married. Okay? This is somebody that wanted to marry you. Or they wanted to marry you. That's what I'm getting. They wanted to marry you, and they might still want to marry you, because when they're challenged in their own life is that they still love you. They love you. They feel the apex of emotional contentment. Okay, they never felt so daggone happy, and that's why they're obsessed and gripped with obsessive thoughts, and that's why they're trying to protect the connection by being away from you, because that's what I'm getting. It's just the same message over and over. I retreated, and honestly, they could want a child with you. But they're stuck with someone else, or have a child with someone else, which is why they're staying away from you. Okay? So that's going to resonate differently for each of you. And I'm getting that's two ways. They're still immature. That's okay. They don't know they can release themselves from any situation where they're not happy. But they're learning that lesson now. They have a bunch of 10 cards, 2 10s. So there's something abrupt will happen with this person's life. Abrupt. And look, this card came out and it's from a whole nother deck and I didn't know it was in here. Stoked, riding the wave of positive manifestation. That's what I feel about you. I feel like the thought of coming towards you is what's getting them through this, Scorpio. So send them positive vibrations. Haven't they suffered enough? I mean, come on. Surrender to silence. Ooh, this is a no communication arena. We got surrender to silence. I'm done. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Surrender to the silence. It's supposed to be there. Let things happen for you. Let things happen for you, Scorpio. I don't think I have any other cards I do. I have tons of cards here. But marriage. This union is moving towards sacred union. That's what they're saying. But third party interference right now. Okay? And they're going to come back for a special second chance after they get a spiritual lesson. Okay? So, just so you know, this person who's silent right now in this particular reading, they will be back. Scorpio, how should Scorpio take care of themselves in the meantime? What should Scorpio be doing besides surrendering to the silence? Release. Again, release. 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 Surrender to the silence. Let this person get through this third party. Let this person be stoked. Let this person get their finances together instead of using people for money. Let them learn a spiritual lesson. Let them learn about how they're a child. Heal that inner child. Okay? And release. It says release. Release. I don't know if you can see that. It says release. Alright. Sometimes the best way to grow is to simply let go. Scorpio, learn to let go. I'm done, y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon.